I was a millionaire, but I was only interested in beggar girls. So I pretended to be homeless and went hunting on the back streets. I was looking for a woman who would love me, not my money, when someone attacked me. Luckily, there was a poor girl nearby, April, who scared off the mugger and saved me. On the way to the hospital, I asked her why she was helping me.
There should be more good deeds in this world.
She looked like the woman of my dreams, but I still didn't believe her. So I continued to test her. At the hospital, I lied about not having insurance. Then April took the gold medallion off her neck.
This is the only thing I have left from my mother. But a human life is more valuable.
She said she'd take it to a pawn shop and come back. I didn't believe her, but half an hour later, she showed up with the money. I couldn't fool that pure soul any longer, and finally confessed that I was fabulously rich.
You were hit hard on the head.
I called my personal doctor and told April why I was pretending. All girls turned out to be gold diggers. Except for you. Luckily, April didn't take offense. She even agreed to have dinner with me. She was embarrassed to get into a limousine wearing dirty clothes. But I put her at ease. The most important thing is that you have a pure heart. On the way to the restaurant, I got her medallion back from the pawn shop and told April about my daughter. There's a small age gap between you two. You will quickly find some common ground. During dinner, April and I also realized that we had a lot in common. She was allergic to nuts, just like me. We loved the same movies, books, music. As a child, I dreamed of saving turtles.
But I have never seen the ocean.
Suddenly, her eyes filled with tears. As it turned out, April spent her entire childhood at an orphanage.
Mom abandoned me and left me only this piece of jewelry.
That coincidence seemed weird to me, because I was an orphan as well. When April opened her medallion, there was a childhood photo of her from the orphanage inside. I was sure that we were made for each other. I just needed to my daughter Lizzie to like April. So I suggested that they should go shopping. It was supposed to bring them closer together. But less than an hour later, Lizzie ran home angry, claiming that April was not right for me.
She's just another gold digger. I sent her away.
My daughter had no proof of it, and I immediately understood what was going on. She didn't want to share me with another woman. You will always be my number one. But you need a mother, and I need a wife. After that, I rushed out to look for April. I found her in the same back street where we met. She was counting coins to buy a piece of bread. I asked her to give me one more chance. Move in with me. but April proudly refused.
Thanks, but I don't want to be a millionaire's toy.
I wasn't looking for a mistress, but for a wife and mother. April was perfect for that. Without hesitation, I got down on one knee. I was the happiest man in the world and wanted to share that happiness with my daughter. However, she silently went to her room. I'm sorry, I didn't raise her properly. She's judging you by your looks.
You're a good father. She's just spoiled. I think a private school would teach her a lesson.
I turned that idea down. Lizzie just needed more time. Soon after, we started preparing for the wedding. Much to my surprise, my daughter cooled down and agreed to help us. Lizzie chose a cake and insisted on my bride tasting it first.
It's pistachio. She's not allergic to it.
At that very moment, April started choking. Fortunately, my pills were at hand and I was able to save her. As soon as April felt better, she explained everything.
I didn't know pistachio was a nut. They didn't give us that at the orphanage.
I was horrified. Lizzie almost killed the woman I loved. April was right. My daughter was out of control. I immediately contacted a private school. Lizzie was not against it and agreed that she went too far. Plus, as a wedding gift, my daughter offered to find April's mother. Brilliant! She doesn't like material gifts anyway. There was one shelter in our city, and I called him. Yet the manager's response shocked me. Not only did April never live at an orphanage, but her mother worked there in the kitchen. It looked like some sort of mistake. I found the elderly woman they told me about, and she confirmed it.
I raised a terrible person. April is my daughter. She hates me because I didn't give her a rich life.
Then she led me to her room. It seemed that April had been following me for months. She learned all my tastes and preferences in order to earn my trust and seduce me.
I tried to stop her, but she loves money more than me.
I still had some doubts, but then I saw a photo on the table. Back at home, I found my bride getting ready for the wedding.
Oh, honey, it's bad luck.
I told her that I learned the whole truth, and the wedding was cancelled. Of course, she tried to deny everything, and that's when I showed her a photo of her and the mugger that attacked me on that back street. April turned into a completely different person.
You can choke on your millions.
She tried to run away, but the police were already waiting for her. That same day, I brought Lizzie home and asked for her forgiveness. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But how did you know? As it turned out, when Lizzie and April went shopping, she accidentally overheard her conversation.
I won't be a dishwasher like you, Mom. I got this millionaire in my pocket.
I lied and pretended to be someone else. And it attracted a liar as well. But once I dropped that act, I finally met my soulmate. The world is like an echo in the mountains. What we give is what we get back.